Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to walk you through some number recognition activities for preschoolers. These are things that have helped my preschooler. She's 3, learn so much and help her with her number recognition. I hope they are fun and help out your toddler too. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. Let's get into it.
The first number learning activity I have is a dice game. And what you do here is you write out the numbers 1 through 12. You could also do 1 through 6 if they're working on the smaller numbers. But you write the numbers out and then you have them roll the die or dice. And when they get the number, they can count the dots and then match the number to the number that you have written. So they have to recognize that number. And when they do, they can use the dot marker to cover up the number that was rolled. If they get a multiple, if they've already done it, then they can still point to the number and realize that that is what it is and still continue to work on their recognition, but then they can just keep rolling until they have covered all of the numbers. Sometimes she needs a little help, but that's the point is to learn, so it's okay. The next activity is to get a muffin tin and use pom-poms or beads or whatever objects you want to help them with counting practice. So I will put about 6 numbers on a piece of paper into each muffin cup, and then I'll put the pom-poms or beads in the other ones, and then she can just grab from it and count the correct number in the correct muffin tin. You could do whatever numbers you want. The next activity is a sorting and counting activity. So, what I like to have her do is pick something that she has a lot of from around the house. It could be action figures, it could be cars, it could be food, it can be whatever it is that you want. So then I'll just have her sort them. In this example, we sorted them by fruits, vegetables, bread, and meats. And once we have them sorted, she counts how many from each group she has. So in this example, you can see she's counting vegetables at the moment. I then write for her how many there are on a piece of paper in that group. She is not ready to be writing numbers yet. We do practice that, different things, but she's not ready for me to say, write a number 6. So I'm doing it for her at this stage. But once we're done counting, I will arrange the numbers from smallest to largest so that she can see the difference between more and less. The next activity is maybe hard to see in this picture, but if you see that white little piece of paper between the bucket and the pot, you can see that I have written a couple of numbers and drawn a picture of what recipe I want her to do. So in this case, I told her I want 3 cups of water, 2 spiky balls, which we have from a sweet gum tree around the house, and 6 leaves. So I explain what it is to her beforehand, and then she uses the recipe to come up with her soup. She really loves this activity, and we also will do it with food sometimes. If I want her to make a yogurt bowl, then she can have a recipe and make it herself. The next activity has to do with number recognition and gross motor skills. So I will write whatever numbers we're working on, maybe 5 or 6 of them on the driveway, and she will then do different things to the next number. So I'll say maybe hop to the number 3, crawl to the number 5, run to the number 1, something like that, just doing a different activity to and from different numbers to help them. And speaking of chalk, hopscotch is so simple and so old school, but it is such a good way for them to help with their numbers. All you have to do is have them throw a rock, a small pebble to a number, ask them what number it is, and then have them hop to it in whichever configuration you want them to. The last activity I have for you today is a numbers treasure hunt. So, what I do is I usually write a number on a post it note, and I write dots too of that number because she is not great at number recognition right now. So, the dots will allow her to count to see what number it is. But what I do is I hide them randomly around a room and I tell her to yell out the number when she finds it. So she will go and do that. And when she has found all of the numbers, I'll tell her, you're looking for 5 numbers in total. So when she's found all 5, then usually I will have a little treasure waiting for her. That might be a fruit snack or a sticker, but something.
All right, thank you for watching. That's all I have today. I have more videos on my channel just like this, so please give them a look as well. See you next time.